Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So today's reading is a channeled reading. I've done a separate ritual for this morning, a meditation that I do in order to channel energy. So we're not going to focus on planetary alignments or any kind of theme other than yourself today. So what I have planned for you is I'm going to open your reading with an animal spirit card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you. Then I've got this bonus card deck. It's called the Lantern Oracle. This has deep, powerful messages. So I'm super excited about pulling a card from this deck for you today. And then we're going to close off with an angel number. All right. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you coyote. Look at that. Have any of you seen a coyote? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now, and I have a feeling you're going to see one. So the message here for you is trust your ability to adjust to life's changes. Your quick thinking will solve any problem. So look at that. I'm going to read this to you one more time. Trust your ability to adjust to life's changes. Your quick thinking will solve any problem. So they're wanting you to embody the energy of the coyote. All right, so feel free to look up the meaning of the coyote and see what it is that spirit is asking you to embody here. So I just feel that if you see an opportunity and it feels right, jump on it. This is what spirit is asking you to do here, Cancer. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. Look at this. Good things are coming your way. This is an energy of excitement, of joy, of happiness, of feeling whole and fulfilled. This is the energy that is surrounding you right now. This is the energy that spirit wants you to also embody and cultivate, is what they're saying. It starts from you and how you choose to see your world, how you choose to see and perceive your experience, your reality, right? So know that there are good things around you and there's more to come. All right, so the 9 of Cups to start. Next, we have the 3 of Pentacles. All of your hard work, your efforts, the things that you're working towards, especially if you're involving other people, their strengths, you're going to see how this grows into something much bigger. This is all about community. It's all about working together, being in alignment for the greater good here. All right, so there's a rising energy coming in with the 3 of Pentacles for you. Communication here is going to be very important. So those of you that are seeing the number 3s, they're wanting you to communicate and share what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you need to say. All right, so what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the 3 of Pentacles for you. All right, Cancer, we've got the King of Cups. So balance, harmony, cultivating that, creating that in your own life, having some sort of practices in your day-to-day life that cultivates this inner peace and calm. Okay, because when you have that inner peace and calm within yourself, you see that reflected in your world. Okay, so the King of Cups for you as well. All right, so before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Cancer. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also watch your rising and moon signs as well. So the 9 of Cups, good things. There's like this completion, this like reaching a goal, coming to this end point until you move on to the next thing. So there's some celebration here. There's this really feeling of accomplishment. And I do feel that some of you have really come to this place where you're proud of yourself. You're good. You're like just in this energy where it's happy. It's good. It just feels right. So this is where spirit wants you to kind of ride the wave of this energy as you're feeling this. and really feel this experience in your life. So if you're someone that has reached a goal, accomplished something in your life, whatever it is that's coming in that is creating joy for you, really experience it. Be in that present moment and experience it and feel it, because the more you're able to tap into that energy, understand it. I'm sorry, my voice keeps changing here. It feels like I've got a frog in my throat. I don't know what that's all about, but there's a frog in my throat here. So maybe there's a frog some of you might be seeing around you right now. This is coming in as a confirmation. All of your cups are full here as well. This is also where self-love is going to be very important. It's time for you to start caring for yourself, Cancer. Self-love, give yourself some love. That nurture, that renewal energy. I do feel some of you need time for yourselves. And what I'm getting here is, as you are replenishing yourself, you're going to start to see how you're able to give a little bit more of your energy out there. And this is that full circle. This is that ripple effect that you're going to create in your life, where amazing things are going to start to happen. You're going to feel them. You're going to see them. You're going to see the ripple effect of it. And it's just going to be this wonderful experience for you. So this is where Spirit is really wanting you to pull this energy into your life. Come from a place of love, care, compassion, right? And everything that you do. And release any kind of, attachments to things like grudges or resentments and things like this. Because the more love that you can pull in, the more love you're going to see reflected through you in your reality. So beautiful things are coming in. You're going to experience this. You're meant to experience it. So make sure you do experience this, Cancer. Okay. I'm getting some of you kind of at center stage here, being a host. Perhaps someone who is the center of things that are happening in your own life. I feel that you are very trusted here, Cancer, so this works for you in your favor because you're able to really open up opportunities. You're really able to, it's not that you open them up, you create them for yourself. So I'm seeing you in a leader position. You have a lot of wisdom, and this is where you're able to really share a lot with others because you have so many cups full. Different kinds of cups with different kinds of energy. So you're able to connect with people. I feel this easily flows for you. So in conversation, just building deeper bonds. And Spirit really wants you to open up to this, because through this, there's an expansion happening. And you're linking up with people from one person to another to another. So there's this like connecting of energies that are happening, this expansion in your life. And you're going to see how this plays a big part in your role that has to do with your destiny, your higher purpose. Okay, so this is what's coming through with this card. And they're wanting you to trust your abilities to adjust to life's changes. So you are flowing and you're adjusting. And it doesn't feel like change necessarily, even though it is change that is happening. It's that just you're flowing with it and things are just kind of happening and you're not resisting it. This is what I'm getting here. And as you're connecting, you're now in this community, in this a collaborative, conscious energy. And I'm getting a soul tribe coming in here for you. So you're aligning with other souls that are meant to connect with you, to come together for a bigger purpose. So some of you might be in a field where you're meant to connect and be in the center of this more bigger presence, more bigger energy. Maybe this has to do with innovation, advancements in technology, AI, perhaps, like those of you that are in business. So I feel there's some sort of a discovery here as well, and some sort of an invention. I feel that it's coming through with the Three of Pentacles. Something that you're working on, maybe with a group of people, or you're part of a group that is coming up with ideas to share with the world, because I do feel there is a global presence. I do feel there is like a wider audience here for you in this card. And the little efforts, the attention to detail that you put into this, Cancer, you're going to see how that goes far and beyond, and how you are going to be recognized for this thing. So it's really, really interesting how this is coming through, but I do feel investments and things that you're kind of putting your money towards. You're making really calculated risks here. So I do see some of you kind of dabbling. Either this is in crypto or it has to do stock market, investing in something, maybe in a business even, where the odds aren't against you, is what Spirit is saying. And perhaps you think they might be against you, but they're saying it's actually in reverse. The odds aren't against you. They're in favor of you. So if you're able to look at it at that, you're going to see how there's like almost like some blockage, this roadblock that you're trying to cross here with this. This is so interesting how this is coming in. So maybe not relying on just yourself, maybe asking for help and support to get through this roadblock, putting minds together and seeing how we can work through this and come up with a conclusion, or how we can actually move this roadblock out of the way. Like you carried it, you go around it, you go over it, you go under it. Like how are we going to get through this barrier? So there's this like planning and strategizing around this. Very interesting. And this is an expansion that is happening. Some of you are doing this through your creative expression. Maybe this is an art project. Maybe this has to do with painting, or you coming up with an art gallery, an opening of an event or something like that. So very interesting how this is working. So definitely an expansion. The things that you're passionate and you love, that give you joy and excitement, the things that make your heart sing, are now starting to expand. And people are seeing this. There's recognition of it for you, Cancer. And there's balance. Balance is at the core here. You've really come into this place where you're balancing your life. This is what you've wanted, Cancer. This is what is coming in and manifesting in your reality. Some of you have wished for or asked for a nice balance where you have freedom to really do what it is that you desire, indulge in the things that bring you happiness, but also to put some energy, effort by giving some sort of an exchange to the universe in order for this balance. So there is an balanced exchanging of energies happening here, where you're able to create this beautiful harmony within yourself, but in your world, okay, where things are really nice, they're like stable, they're moving, they're good right now. And if you're able to continually cultivate this place of inner harmony, you're going to experience this even more. So there's mastery here coming in with this card. It's an energy that you're meant to put out there. This is the energy that you are meant to exchange to the universe. So what is it that you're giving to the universe through that energy that you are creating, cultivating within yourself through that inner calm? So it's like, okay, so I'm going to respond to the universe rather than react to it. That's that inner calm. So when we're not calm, we start to react to life. When we're calm, we respond to it. And this is the energy Spirit is really wanting you to cultivate here, Cancer, is to not react to things, not to react to life. It's all about creating that calm within yourself. Remember, we live in a chaotic world. We have to bring that chaos and structure it. Give it that calm, but it starts with us first, right? So if we're able to create that inner calm within ourselves, we will see that reflected in our external world. And this is where it all starts. It starts with you. You're at the center of it all, Cancer. So Spirit is really wanting to ask you, where do you stand in your life right now? How are you choosing to participate and take an active role in your life through the energy that you are exchanging with the universe? So what kind of energy right now are you putting out there? Like, are you reacting to life, or are you responding to it? It's kind of like if a situation, an obstacle comes up and we freak out and we give up and we walk away. We're like, there's no way now. This has defined me. This is my life. I've got a limit. I've got a restriction. I can't move further than this. And it's become this belief, right? Where if we're open and receptive to connect, because this is a card of connection, you're connecting to Spirit, you're opening yourself up through that calm where Spirit can connect, show you that guidance. And, this is where you trust yourself. You're able to really trust your judgment, your gut feelings, right? There's this like sixth sense, this like energy that you can feel, is guiding you. I know some of you know who it is that's guiding, like you've seen who this entity or energy is around you. You can see the signs and you know it. Cancer, I feel some of you are very deeply connected to something. And what's happening is any of that noise, because we live in a really noisy world, and I just feel there's a lot of static, a lot of noise. It's constantly trying to distract us, right? It's everything is energy. Everything comes in waves. Everything affects each other. So this is where if you're responding and not react, because when we react, everything reacts, right? That's has a reactive energy. And if we're able to, as a collective, connect to this energy of response in a calm manner, we're going to see how this wave overtakes the world. So there's almost like, I feel the Great Awakening, especially this year, 2024 and 2025, is where we are all actually meant to rise and create a ripple effect, a wave, a tsunami of loving energy. This is what's meant to happen. And once that rising happens, that wave will go in and wash everything. And that's when the new earth comes in. But it's all about each of us being in this place to even activate this wave, right? So there's something much bigger here at play for you, Cancer. And I do feel that through that inner calm, this is where you're really going to see how you make an impact in your own life, spiritually, in your relationships, in your work, in your just life in general. It's just going to spread. It's going to expand. And there's this connection that is happening to everything. I feel like everything is connecting to you and coming in. So you're almost like this magnet that is drawing this energy in. This is what you have cultivated in your own life. So I feel some of you are already there. Some of you are meant to cultivate it. And remember, your quick thinking will solve any problem. So they're wanting you to quick think here. An exercise, this is something that I learned at improv, is imagine you had a box, you have like, say, a minute on the clock, and without taking any pauses, you keep pulling out whatever comes out of that box. Whatever is in your mind, just keep pulling it out. Whatever comes in your head, just pull it out. And practice that every day, because that helps throw things out of your mind. It's just a really good exercise. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card for you from the Lantern Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. And anything more that Spirit wants to share with you today, Cancer, is going to come through this card, okay? So we are getting confusion. Look at that. So confusion. There's someone laying on the water. And it looks like there's a bottle on them. And they've got they're covered, but there's lightning and storm. So there's some sort of storm. Confusion. So the number 36, the message is growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. Okay, growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. Look, that perhaps you're in a space right now where you're confused. Maybe that's what that noise is. Maybe that's what that static is. So 36, if you're seeing 3s and 6s, this is your confirmation today. Some of you might be born on the 3rd or the 6th, or perhaps you're a life path number 3 or 6. The number 3, you already had a number 3. So communication here, there's an expansion happening through communication, community, and connections. And the number 6, right? 6 is all about love. It's that loving energy that we express outwardly in our relationships, the things that we are connected to, right? So number 36. All right. So the message here for you is, at some point, we all encounter feeling at a loss as to what to do next. Our mind can become as conflicted as the advice we receive. Our emotions can polarize and overwhelm us to the point of distress, especially when the stakes seem too high to risk making a mistake. Our belief that there is a right choice or answer that will prevent us from all that fear from happening can be paralyzing. Fear has the power to stop us in our tracks, especially when what seems logically right is at odds with what feels emotionally safe. For example, one choice might seem to guarantee safety and security, but feel uncomfortably compromising. In a state of distress, it is hard to get clear on what your spirit self is guiding us to do. We may feel helpless and without any available choice that feels authentic. What is best and truly possible for us is rarely as clear as hindsight reveals it to be. When we need clarity the most, it would be helpful to remember that recognizing that we do not know what to do is a necessary step in the process of realizing what to do. And this is so true, everyone. Acknowledging the not knowing is the way to figuring out our next authentic move and navigating a way through any bewildering predicament. A solution is not found in making one right decision, but rather the result of many small and consistent choices, actions, thoughts, and behavior changes. This is because significant problems are born of a web of threads that are not quite right for us. It requires us to dismantle, clear, and replace each thread one by one with a new one that is right for us. This process of dismantling, clearing, and replacing is what significant and sustainable change and clarity are. Clarity often comes at the cost of making at least one mistake, wrong turn, or failure along the way. For most, it takes making many. This is how we typically learn our way forward. Mistakes are preferable to remaining on the ground defeated. Failures are gifts, lanterns, if you will, illuminating our true direction. We need to know better to see to do better. This is why every perceived error is actually part of what is a correct step forward in your direction. It shows you your true way. Trust yourself. For any current confusion you are facing, place the hand that you write with on your heart and receive what knowing arises in what to do next. If part of this knowing is to seek advice, support, or assistance from an appropriate other, do so. The featured crone supports you in committing to taking one small step at a time on your terms at your own pace as you enter into ever-increasing clarity and confidence. Now, Crone's message to you today, Cancer, is when we know that we have no idea what we are doing or what direction to take, we begin to find it. And I've experienced this in my own life. So I feel this card is tied to Coyote's message as well for you. So look at that. I'm now going to pull an angel number. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So fully commit. Spirit is wanting you to fully commit to something here, Cancer. 5555. Change. The number 5 is tied to change in numerology. This is where Spirit is wanting you to be flexible and adaptable as you're going through these changes in your life. So those of you that are seeing the number 5's confirmation, timing 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, and 5 hours. There, you know, the energy around you might be feeling like it's a test of your loyalty, okay? And I feel sometimes it is because Spirit wants you to commit to this and follow through on what it is that you're committing to. So desires are being met, dreams, your ambitions. There's a lot of growth coming in Master Mirror. So I feel that whatever's happening internally is really reflecting in your reality. And you're going to see how a lot of light comes in, golden light. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.